What is up guys, I'm back with another video. This time I'm gonna show you a trick how to get better vocal chops for your music. I'm doing the genre of UK garage house and garage house, but you can use this approach for a lot of other genres. So this is the sound we are going to create today. So enough talking, let's get straight into the project. Okay, so first on, this is just a vocal sample that I found on Splice. So this is the vocal without any processing on. I don't need no reason just to get it fired up. You know, just a really generic, soulful vocal. So what we do is that we open up the vocal in SliceX. So here is the vocal loaded up in SliceX. So what SliceX does is that it chops up the vocal into small bits that you can play on your MIDI keyboard. What I want to do is to program a small sequence, just as what you would do with, for instance, a VST like Serum. So if we go to the piano roll here, I have cheated a little bit, so I have already done the programming of the MIDI pattern, so you don't have to watch a video of me just spending 30 minutes to program a pattern with vocal chops. What I have done here is that I have actually pitched up some of the notes, 12 semitones, to get like this more like chipmunk kind of sound. And then there is also some notes that are pitched down an octave. And to get this like note properties menu up, you just double click on the notes and then you get it up. So this is the pattern that I programmed without any effects. It sounds a bit awful, but what I want to do right at the beginning is to get like the bounce and the groove right, so it has a lot of swing to it. So it has to like work with the drums and the other elements. Okay, so now we have the pattern ready. Now it's the time to apply some effects because that's where the magic happens. So the first plugin is this Little Alterboy from Sound Toys. So what it does is that it alters the format of the pitch of the vocal by -5. The vocal chops sounds like this. So it gives the vocals some more like, in my opinion, like some more lo-fi-ness to it. Next up, because I like these vocal chops to sit a little bit in the background, but still up front. But I want to like remove a little bit of the high end because I have some percussion and some hi-hats and stuff that I want to drive the groove and the rhythm of the track a little bit more. So what I do is I cut away some of the high end and obviously also some of the low end, so it doesn't mess up with the bass. So it sounds like this. And then to give it some stereo width and also a little bit of movement, I added this H-delay stereo effect. And then I removed some of the lows and also some of the highs in the plugin. So it sounds like this. So what I tend to do with my delays is that I have the feedback relatively low because I don't want the delay to like travel for too long of the time in the track, because then it can mess up with some of the other elements in the track. So that's just a small tip. Okay, and then the last thing is just a filter. So it's just for the automation of the track to like slowly introducing the vocal into the drop. And then as the last thing, I just send a bit of the vocal chops to a reverb send with just a small reverb. So all together, it sounds like this. So again, a really, really awesome way to add some texture to your vocal chops. This approach can be done for a lot of different genres, so don't limit yourself. I just use it for UK Garage because UK Garage is really much driven by vocal chops. And I like to play around with how you can give them some kind of uniqueness and signature to them. It takes time to program the MIDI patterns. You have to really do some trial and error. Try to play them on a MIDI keyboard if you have a MIDI keyboard, because I did this one just by mistake. I just tapped some buttons and then I came up with a sequence that worked. Okay, so that's it for this vocal chop sound. I just want to play it to you, and then I will A/B with and without the effects so you can hear the difference that it makes. So take a listen here. So the reason why I like it to be a little bit more lo-fi is that I think personally it adds this awesome lo-fi character and texture to it that I'm a really sucker for. You can just keep the high end in there if that's what you like. This is just how I like it. So the last thing in this video is that I will just play you a small beat idea that I created with this vocal chop thing so you can hear it in a context with some other elements. So please sit back and enjoy. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you got inspired to do your own vocal chops for your tracks, and hopefully you learned a little bit about my approach to make yours sound unique and give them some signature and texture. If you liked the video, it will mean so much to me if you will hit the like button down below or even subscribe to the channel. It will mean so much to me, and it will also help me to build more content for you guys in the future. Again, remember to download all of the free samples and preset packs down below. So the only thing left to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.